everyone, and welcome back to our channel. So for this video review, we are going to be playing Rue Valley. Thank you again to Streamers Connected for providing us with the free Steam key review. So if you're not familiar with Rue Valley, currently it is in alpha, and it's a narrative RPG about a man trapped in a time loop. Who doesn't love time loops? Surrounded by a colorful cast with complex emotional stories, each hiding unexpected secrets, dealing with mental challenges. The main character must rise from the depths, delving into the anomaly to uncover its enigmatic origins. I'm excited to try this out, and here we go. I forgot to add that the game is currently not out on Steam, but if you do want to check it out, feel free to wishlist it. All right, so we're gonna do new game. I like that it looks like comic style here. Let's see here. You feel neither calculated nor impulsive, but alert and confident. If only you could stay in the state of perfect focus. Oh. Oh, you can do here too? Wow. Okay. Let's do... Okay, and let's do... Align all personality points to proceed. Oh, you could do... Oh, I just realized.
The frenetic sound coming from a century-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stale air perfects the image of the old motel room.
Oh, wow. Look at the art style, so pretty. Kind of reminds me of, like, Spider-Man with Miles Morales. I like it.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
The doctor takes off his glasses, freeing his bushy eyebrows. Just nod, yes, you full attention lie. My sort of spaced out. What was that again?
No worries, Mr. Harrow. I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Slight lack of motivation. More like total lack of motivation. You'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this joke of a therapy in the middle of nowhere.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions.
Yeah, it's like a comic. I love it. Okay.
But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
Aware of what? I'm
The
curious.
silence befalls the room. A muffled sound of clanging from the outside only making the moment more uncomfortable.
Blocked by flat. I'm fine.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Can't you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on with our lives? Is there another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing. Why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere?
It may be hard to understand the need for isolation at first, but my methods require complete divergence from the client's regular way of life, as well as temporary distancing from their social groups and circles. This place is ideal in that regard. However, it's
Okay,
That's
continue.
also why I haven't asked you to hand over your phone yet. But please don't be alarmed. We'll talk about all of it in due time.
What is happening right now? I'm so confused. Nosy, so you live here? I understand. He smiles. Continue.
Any other questions?
Alright.
All right then. That's it for today.
Through the door, you hear that sound again.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by...
How interesting. The animation of this game is... I've never seen a game like this before. Next to you is a source of a clang you heard from inside. A young woman is beating up an old vending machine. Do I walk to her? Oh,
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Oh, you do? You can walk around.
Spit it out already!
Could she be here for therapy as well? Observe her closely. Who knows, but unlike you, she definitely looks like she needs it. Observe her closely. She's completely focused on the ancient machine and mumbling something under her breath. From time to time, though, a grunt or a few words are loud enough to make out.
Come on, you thief!
Okay, let's go a little bit.
I'll break you open if I have to.
So we go to our room. Okay. Wow, I like it. All the attention of the girl behind the counter is occupied with the ongoing phone call.
Yes?
She says the person on the other line
I'm
of the
sure.
line. Oop. Try to get her attention. It's easy, just be loud enough and she won't be able to ignore you. Hi, I need to get into my room.
Please sit down, sir. I'll be with you in a moment.
And before you get a chance to say anything, she returns her call with no sign that she's about to end it in a moment. Okay.
Giant donut sign. I have no idea where you are.
Did she finally tell us where our room is? Phone is still not called to end. Just put the pen back and wait. Doodle something to pass the time. Blocked by indecisive. Just draw whatever. What to draw? So many possibilities. And all the swarming in your mind, flashing before your eyes. How could you possibly pick just one? I can't drop the pen. I can't drop the pen. It's impossible. Better not to strain your mind too much and make rash decisions. You know what happened last time you did that. Well, your escapade with the pen killed a dozen seconds, but the phone call's still going strong. There's plenty more hard waiting to be done. Check out the leaflets. Picture the huge rock in a group of people in red jumpsuits cheering with bottles of water above it all. The Coral Destiny logo.
Yes. Now, turn right, and then
Look at the other side. Take the leaflet with you. Now what? Do we sit down?
Sounds like you missed the exit.
Sit down. Cool. I like this. A chair is not a bed, but let's be honest, better than standing. Mess with your phone while you wait. Play a quick... let's see here. Scroll through your feed to kill some time. You start scrolling through stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly targeted sponsored posts. Yeah, it really is like a comic book. I like it. It's such a cool style. I'm excited to see where else this game goes. The receptionist is still giving directions over the phone. You're getting restless.
Can you see the industrial compressor sign? No?
Back to just stand up. How much longer is this going to take for us to talk to her? Oh, I just realized you could just click to be easier. Is there anything else in the room we could do?
It wouldn't. We need them today.
Sit down again. Okay, let's just sit patiently. She's finally done?
All right. I'm so sorry for the wait. That was a super important call and I had to do it right now. There was literally no other... All right then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your key card. I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided...
That's great. May I points her? She nods in response, but Katu says you haven't said anything.
Actually, one reason to be perfectly honest. The guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting. And my uncle didn't like the cost of replacing
Close your
so
eyes,
many
finish this
locks.
off, and wait for her to finish. Dang, how long was she chit-chatting for?
How great is that? It makes my life so much. So, here's your key card. And I'll need your...
Room 6
Thank
key
you.
card.
I'm here.
Alright, so number 6 upstairs. I feel like it's a little bit kind of tricky to walk, but not too bad. We can't go upstairs. Man, he's like sprinting up there. Number 6? Yeah, how come I can't walk over there? There's our room. Okay, unlock the door with your keycard. Enter the room. Nice, at least we made it to our room finally. Oh wow, this is a beautiful room. Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Ew. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. Unfortunately, between you and the object of your desire, on the folded sheets lies a dusty suitcase. Your suitcase, the smallest one you own. It's such a chore, but the more you prolong it, the worse it will get. If you don't unpack now, it'll feel even harder, more pointless to do it later. Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an unsurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. Do you really want to crawl back into that deep black pit? Fine, we'll just unpack now. Alright. There's not much in the suitcase. Spare clothes, a phone, a charger, a toothbrush, and a couple of other items. You really weren't planning on staying here long. Well, you better see if they have a laundry facility. Sessions, Dr. Fink said. Days or weeks, months even. Okay, unpack the suitcase. Wow, what was that? Nice. Now that the suitcase has been dealt with, this motel room is finally your home. It'll do. That's a spirit. Okay, crawl into bed. What? I was not expecting that. Oh, that was funny. Alright, that's one way to crawl into bed. Oh my gosh. 𝒮𝓁𝑒𝒶𝓈𝑒, you don't need as drain you both physically and mentally. You're desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it won't come that easy. Just close your eyes and sleep will come. Dude, that was funny. But you don't have a moment to celebrate before your ears are pierced by a ringtone these swore you could change years ago. Check who's calling. You'd screen somebody as unknown number. You feel betrayed by your own phone mistaking the identity of the mysterious caller. Hello, sir. Am I speaking to Eugene?
Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
Who wants to know?
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case. Well, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interest. Now, I'm sure you're quite concerned about it, Mr. Harrow, but don't worry. We're here to help you regain your rights.
Psychotherapy here in Rue Valley.
Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this Rue Valley of yours is, but we will work together. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you know. I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation. I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Harrow. To make things easier for you, I'll simply write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. Well,
I don't like
Mr.
this, guys.
Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Just...
At least you know you're not the only one who realizes the absurdity of this mandated psychotherapy. Close your eyes again. Darkness surrounds you once more, but the images return flashing quickly without your consent, a veritable carousel of impressions and experiences. Whoa. Ignore her? It is what it is. You have nothing to say, nothing to do, just the bare minimum. Interesting. Like a dots in the universe. Out of the swirling images, the bushy eyebrows of your new psychotherapist emerge, bouncing up and down as he talks.
Still with me, Mr. Harold?
You can't stay in the real world for 1 second, can you? At least you admit it. What's this? You see yourself standing in your normal to holding your phone right next to your right ear.
My name is 𝒫𝓁𝑒𝒶𝓈𝑒.
You know what he's talking about. You're desperately trying to catch her attention, but she's completely engrossed in the ongoing phone call. Ring the bell and smile. You're so full of yourself, she probably despises you now. Like everyone else. Interesting. As your consciousness keeps spinning around, the carousel of recent experiences turns to a cyclone of painful memories, repressed thoughts, and strange images. The figure of your angry father towers over you.
It's not up to you to decide anymore. Not after what you've done.
I didn't do it at the end. Do what? You're desperately searching for something in the dark, dusty attic full of broken furniture and random clutter. You don't recall ever being here. Look below. Look below the moldy surfaces. You look underneath the sofa and only darkness meets your eye. You stretch out your arm reluctantly. Give up. Okay. You find yourself walking through a desert. Your eyes are fixed on the guide in front of you. Your feet are trying to keep up with their steady pace. But the distance between you keeps growing until the guide becomes merely a dot nearing the horizon. You surrender the bittersweet feeling of hopelessness and decide the spot will be your grave and the sun your executioner. It will not be no such act of mercy, just the end. Look at your headsman. Headsman? As you gaze at the sun, every time you blink. Okay. Interesting. Oh wow, they're like all interconnected. Did I miss something? Oh, there's something over here. Why bring back old painful memories? Old to commit. Not enough willpower? Huh. Don't worry, these are not real memories. But these are the embodiment of my feelings. More like random neural activity in your brain. Best forget about them. I just know they are important. But could it be? Are you strong enough to confront them? Not yet. Interesting. Interesting. Well, my friends, I think we're going to end it here. So far, it's very, very interesting. I definitely might be doing a part 2 of this. I'm kind of curious where this game is going to go, but at least we got to kind of dive into a little bit of it. Let me know what you guys think. Please like and subscribe. I always appreciate all the support, and we'll see you in the next YouTube video. Thank you again for watching.